A warm welcome to all the participants, Madhuji, and the wonderful team at ICUFP. First and foremost, I will run through in a summary form what I have to speak before the slides. And mainly, I would like to share my personal experience over the last 35 years, how exactly I have uh, kind of gone through this financial planning services. Okay, now as the topic is financial planning versus wealth management. Now, first and foremost, navigating the world of financial personal finance can feel overwhelming, especially when you encounter professional titles like wealth manager, financial planner. They might sound similar, but they represent a distinct approach towards managing money. Understanding this difference is the first step towards building a secure financial future. Now, let us demystify these two crucial services. First, we will clearly define what is financial planning and wealth management. We will then compare them side by side and provide the guidance to help you to identify which approach is the best fit for your personal financial situation and goals, thereby helping you if you are on the other side of the table, that is, if you are going to practice as one, how exactly you will do it by understanding how you would apply it to yourself. Now, let us begin by exploring the foundational discipline of financial planning. See, first and foremost, the best way to understand financial planning is one word, that is goal. Everybody has a goal. So it's a kind of a roadmap. What exactly this is the roadmap which is designed to help the people organize their finances to achieve their specific objectives. Now, whether you're saving for a college, you want to buy a house, or planning for retirement, etc., this financial plan, it provides a structured path to follow. Now, this is a kind of a service that is suitable to a broad range of audiences, regardless of their net worth. The gold standard for this professionals in this field is the Certified Financial Planner designation. It's a rigorous standard that signals three crucial attributes to a client. It could be kind of competence in comprehensive financial planning. It could also be a commitment to a high code of ethics. And third is a fiduciary commitment. So if you look at it as 3 points, there's competency, there is ethics, and there is fiduciary. I'll explain that in details. Now, the duty of the fiduciary, it is legal and ethical obligation uh, to always act in your best interest, and it provides the peace of mind that comes from knowing to the clients that their advisor is legally bound to prioritize their financial well-being over their own. To create a certain strategy, the financial planner follows a kind of a 7-step process that I will share it in the slides later. But as a summary form, you all will observe that I'm kind of reading out certain notes that I've made. And at the end of my presentation, I will tell you why. Normally, I don't read out, I directly talk. Now, while the financial planning provides the essential map, some individuals require more comprehensive and integrated service to manage the journey. Now, this is where the wealth management comes in. Now, defining the wealth management, this is something which is a holistic advisory service. It is designed for the individuals with more complex financial lives, often serving the upper affluent and the high net worth individuals. It goes beyond a single roadmap to provide three things: integrated, ongoing execution across all the facets of a person's financial world. The primary goal of the wealth management is to protect, grow, and transfer the wealth by coordinating the efforts of various specialists. This comprehensive scope means a wealth manager acts as a central hub for a client's financial affairs. This wide range of services highlights how a wealth manager acts as a financial general contractor, coordinating specialists to ensure all parts of a complex financial picture work in harmony. There are various aspects that also I will share in the ensuing slide. That is namely portfolio management, tax planning, retirement planning, estate planning, risk management, cash credit management, and charitable and business succession planning. Basically, the relationship with a wealth manager is a typically ongoing and a relationship based with continuous oversight. Fees are commonly based on a percentage of the assets under management, aligning the manager's success with that of the client. Now we have both the services, so we can also have a side by side comparison. For example, the scope of a financial planner. It is a goal based roadmap versus the wealth management. It is comprehensive and multidisciplinary. Secondly, the typical client. Who is the typical client? Basically, for a financial planner, it is the broad audience with specific goals, whereas in the wealth management, it is the high net worth individuals with complex finances. The common fees which are there for a planner, it could be fee for a plan or a retainer or a commission, whereas in wealth management, it is assets, a percentage of the assets under management. And the relationship cadence, it is a periodic review to check the progress, whereas the other is a continuous oversight and ongoing management. It is kind of a family office types. I'll again explain on that also. And the last is what are the deliverables? So in a financial planner, he or she focuses on a plan and targeted audiences, whereas a wealth manager would integrate investments, tax, estate, and credit. Now, with these differences in mind, you might begin to assess which services align better with one's needs. So let me just make a couple of paragraphs on this. Which path is right, either for you as a client or what for the client it would matter. So basically, the choice of a financial planner and a wealth manager between the two of them depends almost entirely on the complexity of the client's financial situation and the level of the service the client requires. Now, a particular person, if you as a client envision yourself as a client, you're a strong candidate for financial planning if there are three things. You want a clear, actionable roadmap to guide you towards a specific financial goal, like saving for a down payment or planning for retirement. Your primary objective is to get organized and understand the steps required to improve your financial health. And the third is you're comfortable implementing and managing the recommendations yourself with periodic check ins. This is for the financial planner. Whereas you would seek out wealth management on three conditions. That is, if your finances are complex and interconnected, involving significant investments, business interests, and tax considerations. You want a dedicated professional to coordinate across multiple disciplines, including tax planning, estate law, and portfolio management. And third, you are looking for a continuous high touch relationship with a team that provides ongoing oversight and execution of your financial strategy. Now, understanding your needs is the most important financial step in finding the right professional partner. So, this is something akin to deciding how you want to go about it. And your next step to financial confidence and the conclusion, it would be summarized in these two paragraphs. That is, the core distinction is simple. Financial planning creates the roadmap, while wealth management provides integrated ongoing execution of that map. One provides the what, and the other provides the what and the how. Your next step is to assess the complexity of your own financial situation. Be honest about your needs, your assets, and the level of the guidance you require. For most of the individuals, the journey towards the financial confidence begins with a solid plan. That is why engaging a CFP professional is an excellent first step. Now, this designation is the hallmark of a trusted fiduciary expert. Whether you need a foundational roadmap or discover that you require the integrated services of wealth management, which many CFP professionals also provide, starting with this standard of excellence ensures your interests are always placed first. Now, my friends, for those in case who have joined in late, don't worry. I just, with intention, I have read these notes, which normally I don't do because there's a reason behind it. Now, as I start my slides, let me confess, in the future, how exactly the future looks like, there could be many aspects of it, which in this slide I will show. Let us go to whatever I have said in the summary, what the slides say. This we talk of wealth management, and it mainly concentrates on the definition, which is the holistic advice specifically for complex financial lives, as you can read it, but integration, relationship, and the goal, that is to protect, grow, and transfer wealth. Second, there is a distinction between financial planning and the roadmap from the execution connection. What I have done is, in the future, we talk of AI. What I have done is I dictated what I had to speak. After dictating, normally when I talk, I make notes, I prepare a PowerPoint presentation. This time what I did, I dictated what I had to speak to you. I got it transcribed. I used an AI tool to summarize. Hence, I read because certain things give you the polishing. You may polish your shoes, but you have the second brush that gives you the shine. So AI has given that kind of a shine. And this is the slide generated from the AI, which says that financial planning versus wealth management. The metaphor, it says that financial planning is the roadmap, whereas the wealth management is the engine. Now, here, I would like to stress upon the future is AI, but it's not that our jobs will be taken over by AI. Yes, some areas could be, but what we can do is, can we use AI as a tool? Now, with the experience that we have, the inputs were mine, the ideas were mine, and then I used the AI to generate the slides and my talk. However, I would give a different example. I would say, as all of you know, a certain level in the medicine field, the first level is your family doctor or a MBBS degree. Now, MBBS is what a CFP would financially be termed as. Okay, it's a go-to, a financial planner is a go-to person I would go to if I have any challenges. It's like this. If I need to invest in the shares, I need to go to a stockbroker. If I need to invest in a mutual fund, find a mutual fund distributor. If I want to make a will, I have to find a lawyer. If I have to file my returns, I have to go to the income tax, to go to the chartered accountant or a tax practitioner, so on and so forth. But my first point of contact would be a financial planner, that person whom I have a total faith in. And these I have already explained. However, if you go further, one word that stands out is, in today's world of technology, transparency, people are confused with the extra information available. And hence, this is something that has to be written on our hearts in words of gold, that is fiduciary. We have to be committed. The hallmark of commitment would be a CFP mark, a standard, that is your qualification. And the outcome is the foundation for building deep client trust and establishing unshakable professional credibility. The rigorous part to certification about the four E's: education, exam, experience, and ethics. Madhu ma'am will be probably speaking on that. And the 7-step process is basically, in the CFP, it's first is establishment of a relationship. How I understand, let us have a discovery meeting. What exactly you have in mind? Who are you? What brings you here? What is it that keeps you awake at night? What are your challenges? After that, I identify the goals. Third, I analyze certain courses of action based on the goals that you have. Based on that, I would develop recommendations and present the recommendations according to the client requirements. If there are options A or B, give a choice to the client, A or B, with plus points of A, plus points of B, and help them decide. Six is, of course, you have to implement it. And the most important, what I consider, is to monitor and update and have a regular review. Now, This is a kind of a integrating the entire complete financial ecosystem. There is portfolio management, there is tax planning, there is estate planning, there is cash and credit, risk management, retirement planning, legacy. Uh, I'll stop here with another angle of it. A certified financial planner may be a basic level, but it doesn't mean basic is just simply basic. No, it has a depth, experience, and a touch base. When I said MBBS and MD, MD can have in many spheres. Can be a radiologist, there can be a urologist, there can be a pulmonologist, etc., etc. So many names, super specialties. Okay, so what we look at is that if I want to do something, maybe the first A to Z, the first A would be, can I understand the financial planning process? Because it will be perennial in all my other requirements. It probably is the shortest period of time I can do it. Probably most economical compared to my areas of focus that I want to get into. And if age is on my side, of course, age doesn't matter because even at this age, I would love to be a student. I would love to study, and knowledge is everything. This is something where I told an example where I did it because it says future proofing advice through 2026 and beyond. AI augmented advisors. I'm not going to go in depth because it's just a very, very basic cursory. It is up to us how we achieve it. Uh, Co-pilots for prospecting, planning, and service efficiency. That's what I shared my experience, how I spoke, how my talk was converted into a particular summary, concise. That's why I read it because some notes, some readings were interesting. I had to make changes. So what I mean is maybe the PowerPoint slides may be better than I myself could have developed, but still they require some tuning. Then there is data and personalization, where unified client data enabling personalization at a scale. So this is where tomorrow you as a financial planner, advisor, or a wealth manager can use these as a tool where you can make the client feel comfortable, personalized attention, and where you can manage a whole lot of clients with the due delegation, empowering your team. Then, of course, there are new asset classes also that have come in, the tokenized cash, private market access. There are the ecosystems which are embedded wealth within the partner platform. Operational shifts are there where there's data driven growth, where you simplify, you digitize, and you automate. And the last is the resilience. Like of recently, there have been shockers in the markets. How exactly? Maybe a couple of clients who are so comfortable, if you've advised them correctly, even if the markets are up or down by various fluctuations, the clients get a peaceful night's sleep because at some point of time, with the due experience of a financial planner, financial advisor, we can tell the client, relax, as long as your goals haven't changed, you don't need to change your plans. They're already made accordingly. And with this, mm, let me just check. Of course, economic value of a specialized this has been generated, but the graph can only tell you one thing. With the qualification, your dedication, and all, the graph will always go upward because the tremendous demand is there. Demand supply in the future can be in not in it will be in geometric progression of the requirements of a financial planner or advisor. And here you choose the path, I would call it as a path of confidence. The journey is for all of you from complexity to trust to the future. For individually, you could either assess your financial complexity. That's why I said in the first place, imagine you as a client, then you will understand you as a certified financial planner. So what you expect from a financial advisor is what you expect yourself to be doing. Okay. And for professionals, who would love to engage in more deep down, you can do further courses later on. And wealth management, we call it the bridge to a confident future. And uh, I think I have tried to summarize in my plan for about 25 minutes. I've done it a little fast. Excuse if I've been fast, but that'll give us more room for Q&A. And I would like to hand over to Madhu ma'am to continue with the same. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much, Rajeshji, for a nice presentation of differentiating between financial planning and wealth management. I'm sure students have got to understand the difference, and when they go with advice, or they themselves become a planners, and then they can choose which client is the financial planning client, which is a wealth management client. They can also give advice accordingly. Thank you so much, Rajesh ji, for sparing time on this Saturday morning, and talking to our student and giving them valuable inputs. Very thanks a lot to you. So now, Christian, can I start my presentation?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Then we'll take question answer in the last, right?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'm sure it is visible.
Uh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So uh, let's talk about CFP. You know that to become a wealth manager or a financial planner, you have to be qualified. So certified financial planning is a qualification which you can acquire uh, taking admission at ICFP. ICFP, International College of Financial Planning, is the college which has started this course in India. In fact, we brought this concept into India from US. This was the concept of US CFP, where the investors used to get advice from certified financial planners. And then this concept came to India in 2002, and we started with this college, International College of Financial Planning. For the last 22 years now, 24 years approximately now, 24 years, we have been into teaching of certified financial planner course. We have various other programs as well, like PGDFP, Wealth MBA in Financial Planning. We launched various programs like Fantastic Women, Fantastic Teens, Fantastic Youth, where we were giving guidance to the youngsters, the women who are working at home, so they can think about how to understand budget, cash flow, net worth, because these concepts were not known to them. So from the basic of education to the higher level like CFP and also CFA, we were having a course on CFA as well. So we have been into service of the nation in terms of providing financial advice to people. So let me start about the CFP program. So CAP program, it is the world's topmost certification in personal finance. When you say personal finance, we call it financial planning, we call it wealth management. This course is recognized in 28 countries, including India. So 27 other countries also same CFP certification is there. If somebody does a course in India, he can go abroad in 27 countries and start their practice. It is a gold standard certification, and there are four levels in this unique 4-in-1 certification program. There are four levels. So you get four international certifications from FPSB, Financial Planning Standards Board. Whom for it is ideal for students who are pursuing doing graduation. Along with graduation, they can do CFP. It is also suitable for professionals like Rajesh did with CA after becoming a CA. So CA plus CFP, MBA plus CFP. People who are working into banking industry, into mutual fund industry, into wealth management industry, they can augment their skills by pursuing this course. It is also suitable for independent financial advisors who are into mutual fund distribution, who are into insurance distribution, right? Bankers, insurance advisor, mutual fund distributor, all. It contains all the personal finance. There are immediate career opportunities after doing this course. How much time it will take? It will take around 6 to 12 months to complete this course. Study to exam is completely online. So classes will be online and your examination will be also online. If you want to appear for offline as well, that option is also there, that you can go to NSC centers and do your appear for exam from there. Now, what is the eligibility for this program? Minimum 10 plus 2 pass. So while doing your graduation also you can do this. Those who are into jobs, they can also do it. Minimum age is 18 years. There is no restriction of stream or percentage of marks. You might have done BCom or BA or BSc. It is, doesn't matter. It is same. And there is no percentage required. Minimum qualification is 10 plus 2 and 18 years of age. But if you want to get a CAP certification, you have to be graduate. So you will get your certificate if somebody is doing the course while he is doing graduation. He will get the certificate after completing graduation. And there is minimum 3 years of a work experience in banking, financial services, and insurance. Or if you don't have experience in any of these areas, you can get 1 year of supervised articleship training under a CFP, for which all we are also giving you support, that we are arranging this 1 year of supervised articleship for you. That somebody who would think that I'm from science background, I don't have 3 years of experience, that is also not an issue. We are here to help you at every step. Now let's talk about program curriculum. CFP level 1, we call it investment planning specialist. There are 3 subjects in this: personal financial management, where we talk of uh, how to make household budget, how to generate cash flow statement, how to compute net worth, and how to, we teach you time value of money, how to do various calculations. If somebody wants to uh, ask me that if I want to have 1 crore in 10 years time or 15 years time, how much should I invest per month? Right? Or how much lump sum should I keep separate for to make it 1 crore? So that is all the calculations will be taught to you with the help of financial calculator and with the help of Excel. Next subject is investment planning and asset management, where we teach you about various asset classes like equity, debt, real estate, gold, various and alternate asset classes as well. So wealth management is also one part of this subject. We also tell you how much to be invested into equity, how much into debt, what percentage, how to analyze equity investment, how to analyze debt investment, real estate, how to take right decision about your investment. Then third subject is regulatory environment and legal compliances, where we teach you all the acts like RBI Act, SEBI Act, where you know that as a CFP, you have to comply with certain requirements. So that is taught in this. Once you clear level 1, you become investments planning specialist. Now coming to level 2, there is retirement and tax planning specialist. There are 2 subjects here: retirement planning and tax planning. In tax planning, we teach you direct taxes, all the 5 heads of income, how to compute tax liability, how to file your ITRs. And in retirement planning, we discuss about all the products which are available in India to plan for your retirement. When you want to save for retirement and when you want to withdraw after retirement, what are the products and how to do all the calculations, how much corpus is required for you to retire. It may come to your mind, if I want to retire today, how much money should be available with me? Or if I want to retire after 15 years, how much should be available with me? So how to compute that retirement corpus? That is taught in level 2. Coming to level 3, once you clear level 2, you get retirement and tax planning specialist certification. Coming to level 3, we have 2 subjects here: risk planning, that is called insurance planning. Term insurance, health insurance, medical insurance, property insurance, liability insurance, why to take insurance, how much insurance to take, all the, details of insurance, life and general both. Estate planning means legacy planning. We love our children the most. And if we don't write will, if we don't do proper estate planning, how to transfer our wealth to our generation, they will be the one who will be suffering the most. They will have to go to court, get the letters of administration and all that. But once we write a will, everything is clear in the will. Even Supreme Court has recently come up with that if you write a will, the children may not have to go to court even to get a probate order, which was earlier essential. So they can simply, based on will, the companies, the will transfer the investments in your name, in the children's name. So that is taught in level 3. That is very important part of financial planning. So once you clear level 3, you become risk and estate planning specialist. Now, once you clear all these 3 levels, you become eligible for level 4, which is called certified financial planner level. There are 2 parts in this. One is the case study, where the data will be given to you for a client. You have to create a plan for the client. So you will learn how to help a client in a holistic way to prepare their plans. And then second part is an online exam. So level 4 has 2 parts. So this is about the curriculum. Now coming to career opportunities for CFP professionals. You can join tax planning, retirement planning, estate planning services, fund management, financial advisory services. You can also go in financial products, design and marketing. You can join wealth management companies, private banking, investment consultancy, portfolio management. Then there are insurance, life and general. You can also distribute insurance products, right? Okay, so these are the current options. So banks, mutual funds, wealth management companies, they're all looking towards, broking houses. They are looking forward to, employ CFPs who have done CFP. So a lot of queries come to us that you have CFPs available with you. We have a requirement of 4 people, 5 people. So we have a very efficient placement team as well. So once you complete your CFP, you can be in touch with us that I'm looking for a job. We'll give you full support to get into a good job. So that is also there. Now, why ICFP? As I explained to you, it was the first college. It is promoted by Bajaj Capital. Bajaj Capital is in service for more than 60 years. They're into service of investors. They're helping investors to grow their wealth. And we are the pioneers. CFP certification was brought to India by ICFP since 2002. We have been number one in CFP. We have the most experienced and qualified CFP faculties. Faculties include CFP, CFAs, CAs, PhDs, and some practicing CFPs are also acting as mentors and coaches for you. Collectively, if I see, we have more than 130 years of professional experience and approximately 75 years of CFP teaching experience. We have the highest number of CFP certificates and passing percentage. Highly placed CFPs are ICFP alumni. So when I go to any organization, I meet some people, somebody or the other knows me. Just said Rajesh told me that we have met 10 years back. So I may not remember many students, but students, when I go and go for some seminars, some webinars, they ask me, hello, madam, how are you? So I am so and so, I was your student in this batch. So many ICFP alumni are working at a very senior position in the financial services sector. And we have the record of reaching 100% passing percentage. We have a consistent track record for 21 years now. If you look at our faculties, you can have they look at these faculties, their qualifications. First thing that my name is first is me, then Dinesh Gupta. He's a very qualified person from insurance industry. Professor Ajay Malhotra, he's an MBA, CFP, LLB, very qualified person. Rishi Narang, he's MMS Finance and CFP. He has over 15 years of experience in working as an academic head here. Shivangi Mittal, she's a wonderful chartered accountant. Along with that, she's a CFP and she's MCOM as well. Avdesh Singh is also CFP practicing financial services. He's a practicing financial planner. Vibhu Venkat is engineer and CFP. Robbins is CFP MBA from SP Jain and Masters in Economics. So you can see the type of people we have in the list of faculties who will be coming and teaching you different subjects. So every faculty who has expertise in that area, they will come and teach you that subject. Now coming to awards, ICFP got Education Provider for the year 24-25 Torchbearer Award. And I also got award Educator of the Year in 2023-24 from FPSB India. That was the first award they have started, and I got the first award from FPSB India in 2024. Now coming to classes, we have virtual live classes on Zoom. We have online classes by experts. We have weekend, Saturday and Sunday classes. Class recordings are also shared for review. Suppose you are not available on any Saturday or Sunday, you can get access to our recorded classes and you can study from there. We also have e-learning class where if you don't have time to attend lectures, you can join our e-learning recorded videos classes. But we give you support there also. If you have any doubts, we arrange classes for you so you can study at your own pace with recorded lectures and mock tests. So all the support is given to you except the classes because you're not able to attend classes. All the support is given to all the students. We have the most comprehensive CFP study material. We give you concept books for every subject. Along with that, we have a workbook for every subject. Chapter wise, we prepared concept book and chapter wise is a workbook. So you can read one chapter and go to the workbook of that chapter and practice it. Then we have group projects. You have preview videos, world-class LMS, where all the recordings are available, all the notes are available. Class recordings are available to you. After the class, there are online mock tests. So if you practice our mock test, it is 65% your exam is already clear. Because in the mock test, we have the latest questions which are coming in the exam. We keep on adding those questions. Then you have personalized mentors as well. We have weekly doubt clearing sessions. We also give you case studies for practice. We give you a lot of assignments. So if you become part of ICFP, you will be getting all this support from us, resources from us. And it is very easy that if you study according to advice given by faculties, you will be able to clear your CFP within 10 to 12 months. Now coming to FPSB board fee, that is regular path. So what I discussed so far is a regular pathway where you are appearing for all the levels one by one. We have to appear for all the 4 levels. So you have to do FPSB registration that is valid for 1 year. You have to pay 18,000 fees. You have to also subscribe to FPSB ebook content. That is 32,500 total for all the levels. Level 1 to 3, 6,500 each, and level 4 is 13,000. You also have to pay exam fees to FPSB. Total 33,250. Level 1 to 3 per exam is 6,750. And final exam is 13,000. As I told you, level 4 has 2 parts. One is financial plan assessment, where you will be getting data of a client and you'll be creating the plan for the investor. For that, you have to pay 12,000 as financial plan assessment. Then once you clear, you become CFP. You have to also give specialty certification fee once for all 3 levels, special 10,500. That is for getting the certifications for all the 3 levels. Now coming to where you are CFP fast track pathway. You can join our CFP program and you can complete in 5 to 6 months if you have the relevant experience and the relevant qualification. So if you have this qualification, like you are a CFA or CPA from AICPA or CMA, ACCA, or you are a chartered accountant from ICI or CA Inter with 3 years articleship plus BCom, or you are a fellow member of Insurance Institute of India, Life or General, you are a CIB, Certified Institute of Indian Institute of Bankers, plus a graduation in any discipline, you are MBA in any stream, and PGDM all stream from an AICT approved institution, Ministry of Education approved institution, or other recognized Indian or foreign institution or business schools. If any of the qualification you are having, you can also join along with 3 years of prior work experience in BFSI sector. Example, banks, mutual funds, insurance company, securities company, portfolio manager, broker, etc. So if you are having these 2 things, you can directly join our fast track pathway where you don't have to appear for level 1, 2, and 3. You will be appearing for directly level 4. Now, if you are eligible for the ICFP fast track program, then we are giving you prep course books plus online access of concept and workbook for all 7 modules. 52 hours of prep live interactive sessions. Capstone project mentoring will be given to you, level 4 books plus live interactive sessions. Exam mentor to provide you guidance. We'll give you mock test to stimulate the actual exam experience, and we have doubt clearing sessions. So if you are eligible for CFP fast track, you can complete your course in 5 to 6 months. You can enroll with us in CFP fast track pathway. Coming to FPSB board fees for fast track pathway, you have to pay 5,000 rupees for fast track validation fee. That FPSB will check your documents, whether you are eligible for fast track or not. This is a formality. Although we check, and before giving you admission, we also check your certificate, but they have this requirement. Plus, you have to pay registration plus FPSB content fees, which is valid for 1 year, 34,000 rupees. Then for financial plan assessment, 10,500. CFP final exam fee 13,000, and CFP certification you have to pay 10,500 to get your CFP certificate from FPSB. Now coming to ICFP fees. This is FPSB board fees, which is taking your exam, like a university fees. Now you have to come to college fees. If you are going with virtual learning, that is instructor-led online live classes, Saturday, Sunday, you have to pay 60,000 rupees, total fees for all the 4 levels. And e-learning, recorded classes for self-paced learning, you have to pay 45,000. If you are eligible for CFP fast track pathway and you join that, you will be giving us 45,000 rupees as the college fees. Now, what is today's offer? Flat 10% discount. You save on CFP study fees, virtual e-learning, and fast track all. Along with that, we are also giving you exclusive 15 hours of video lectures of NIS and Mutual Fund 5A, which is given by a very experienced faculty, and secret of successful stock broking, stock learning. So learn the art of stock market investing, 7 hours of premium recorded lectures in English language. So these are basically 5,000, but you will be getting along with today's offer This will be given to you without charging anything from you. Now, special offer for regular pathway. Once you complete your CFP, you have to apply to FPSB for certification. Final certification, and your certificate will look like this. When you complete CFP, this is certificate you will get. So candidates who join regular pathway virtual batch, we bring a industry first offer wherein your final CFP certificate will be sponsored by us, ICFP. So you will not have to pay this 10,500 fees if you complete your CFP within a year's time. Right, Kishan? Am I right? If you are going with Saturday, Sunday classes, virtual batch, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
that is the offer for today. Save up to 10% on CFP study fees. Free rupees 5,000 on NISM 5A learning, mutual fund learning. Free 5,000 rupees on quick learning course on stock market investing. So if you take admission today, you save rupees 20,000. You can also choose 6 easy EMIs, pay just 15,000 of fees today, and the remaining amount of fees will be provided through loan. 0% interest-free student loan available through NBFC partner. So you can choose this option as well if you find the fees on a higher side, because you also have to pay FPSB fees. So you can choose 6 easy EMIs and pay 15,000 fees today. And this is our if you want to approach us, this is the phone number. You can write to us at info@icp.org. This is our campus address, E47 by 12, Okla Industrial Area, Phase 2, New Delhi. And this is our website. You can go to our website and explore more about our programs, about our various programs which are on offer. And this is all. So now, thank you very much for the patient hearing. I'm sure I'm able to explain to you about the CAP program in detail. Now we can start with question answer session where you can ask your queries from the Mr. Rajesh Cheda if you have any question regarding financial planning, wealth management, and you can talk to me and my our team is also there, Krishan, Kanaya, and so we'll be able to answer your queries related to your CAP program.